Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mackie and I hope you're all having a great day today. So we are officially on day number 10 of 31 days of Halloween. So today what we're going to be doing is figuring out another one of my videos for this month and you guys are going to help me do it. So what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna go through a bunch of haunted hotels that are in my area in Southern California, and you guys are gonna choose which one you want to see me go stay at, maybe in like a week or 2 weeks. So we're gonna start doing that. We're just gonna research, see which one sounds the scariest. I think it'll be super fun for you guys to choose where I go because you guys are watching the video, so it just makes sense. And also, if you guys haven't seen yet, I started to build a tiny home on TikTok. I know it has nothing to do with any spooky stuff, but if you guys want to see any of the videos of me building it, let me know in the comments and I'll post some of them on here. But yeah, other than that, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so we're just gonna get straight into it, and sorry if I'm going to be looking down a lot, but I am looking at my laptop right here. So, alright, I think first let's just start out by looking up most haunted hotels in Southern California. Alright. Okay, the Hollywood Roosevelt comes up as number 1, but I actually already stayed there, and that video is up on my channel from a couple months ago. Nothing really happened too crazy, but it was fun to explore the whole entire hotel. Okay, Glen Tavern Inn. I've actually never heard of that. So I want to stay in the Cecil really bad, but apparently it's closed, unfortunately. So maybe when it reopens I'll do that, but okay, haunted hotels of the California coast. Let's try that. Okay, Carmel. That one's in Northern California. That's like probably like 7 hours away from me, so I don't know if I can do that, especially with like COVID going on. It's pretty hard to get into places because it's super limited amount of capacity. Ooh, the Georgian Hotel in Santa Monica. The Georgian Hotel is said to be one of the most haunted buildings in the Los Angeles area. When it opened in 1933, it was used as a speakeasy and a getaway for celebrities like Charlie Chaplin and Clark Gable. Employees tend to hear whispering voices and even occasional good morning in the empty restaurant. Guests often report the room TVs turning on by themselves, and faint apparitions have been seen all over the hotel. Alright, that one sounds pretty cool. It doesn't sound too scary, but definitely a contender. Okay. The Queen Mary. Oh my gosh, I want to stay at the Queen Mary so bad, but unfortunately it's closed. I tried. It's closed for COVID, so I'm super bummed, but whatever. Well, I'm gonna go there for sure when it reopens. Okay, U.S. Grant Hotel in San Diego. The hotel opened in 1910, costing a whopping $2 million to build. It's fully renovated today, but one of its original inhabitants seemed to remain. Apparently a single ghost wanders these hallways and has been known to enter guest rooms and make strange noises. Okay, that one could be kind of cool, but the only thing I'm thinking of that could be an issue is if it's one single ghost. Like, what are the chances that I'd go there and see the single ghost? So, but that one definitely sounds cool. San Diego isn't too far from me. Okay, Hotel Del Coronado. This is one that is super high up on my list that I really want to go to. The Hotel Del Coronado is in San Diego, and I've gone past it so many times. My brother used to go to school down there, so whenever I'd visit him, I'd go by it, and there's just like a super spooky vibe about it, and I've heard it's like extremely haunted. So let's see what it says. This swanky Southern California hotel is known to be haunted by the restless spirit of Kate Morgan, the wife of a card shank in the 1800s who was allegedly murdered. The haunted rooms are sometimes rented at special rates, and guests can expect to hear moans, rattling chairs, and faucets turning on and off by themselves. Okay, that one sounds really cool. Okay, why is my computer overheating right now? Like, there's no reason for that. Do you guys hear how loud this is? I'm literally just on Google. There's no reason I should be doing this right now. Sorry. So far on my list, I'd say Coronado is at the very top right now. So let's see what else we can find. Sorry, my hair is like crazy. I just got it cut, so it's like just bouncing around everywhere. Okay, now we're on a different website, Haunted Rooms America, most haunted hotels in California. Let's see. Okay, so number 9, we have Hotel Del Coronado once again. Chateau Marmont. That's another one that is high up on my list because it's pretty close to my house. I don't live in LA, but I live like 30 minutes away from it. So this is high up on my list. Chateau Marmont in West Hollywood. The Chateau Marmont in West Hollywood is best known as a celebrity hangout, but what most people do not know is that it's apparently haunted. The ghost is believed to be the spirit of comedian John Belushi, who died from a drug overdose in one of the bungalows in the early 1980s. Bungalow 3 was where he died, and many who stayed there describe feeling his presence, and people do not like to look in the mirror. One young boy who had no knowledge of the death or of who Belushi was claimed to have seen him in the bungalow during his family stay and was able to pick him out of a selection of photographs. Pretty high up on my list. That one sounds cool. It actually looks spooky too from the outside. Huh, okay. Okay, let's do most haunted hotels in Los Angeles. Okay, so now we've narrowed it down a little bit. We're looking specific areas. So these are the most haunted hotels in Los Angeles. So number 7 is the Chateau Marmont. We already covered that. Okay, the Pierpoint Inn in Ventura. The Pierpoint Inn in Ventura, California may be over a century old, but you find nothing but good things when you come to visit. Sitting on a bluff overlooking the Pacific Ocean, you'll find lush gardens, beautiful rooms, spacious suites, and even your very own spirit you may encounter. Who knows, but you may run into Josephine Pierpoint herself on Maddie Gleishman, who owned the inn for 70 years. If you're looking for paranormal activity, you'll find it at the Pierpoint, where lights turn on and off by themselves and there's always a ghostly footstep overhead. Alright, that one sounds pretty interesting. Okay, this one sounds really interesting. Hotel Normandy. So it says the Normandy is another hotel that opened its doors in 1920s. The historic hotel has been accommodating its guests ever since. Some of the guests remain in the hotel even after passing away. Some people have said that they have seen shadow figures in their hotel room. Others have been unable to sleep because of unknown or unsettling feeling that they get while in their hotel room. There have been some people who have heard odd noises during the stay, including creaking floors and similar. Whether you feel it is haunted or not, there's something unusual and unsettling about this old historic hotel. Okay, that's weird. That definitely looks haunted. Am I crazy, or is there a weird vibe coming off this hotel? Okay, Roosevelt, already did that. Okay, stay on Main, the Cecil Hotel. Oh, this is a long one. I don't think I'm gonna go over this one considering the hotel isn't even open, but a lot of stuff happened there. I'll leave this article on the screen for you guys right now. You can pause and read it if you want to. Okay, number 1 is the Millennium Biltmore Hotel. The Biltmore Hotel has been many things since it opened in 1923. It has been one of the most popular and talked about luxury hotels in LA, as well as hosting the Oscars and being a place of respite for soldiers during World War II. With a colorful past, it should not be surprising that many consider the Biltmore to be one of the most haunted hotels in LA. One of the most famous ghosts that people claim to see in the lobby of the Biltmore, as well as on the 10th and 11th floors, is the ghost of Elizabeth Short, also known as the Black Dahlia. Following her murder, it has been reported that her ghost enjoyed spending time at the Biltmore. According to other reports, there are young children that haunt the hotel. A faceless boy is apparently the ghost present on the roof, with a creepy girl wanders the 9th floor. On the 2nd floor, people sometimes see a ghost of a nurse. Okay, that's another one that's high up on my list because it sounds like a lot of activities going on there. Okay, let's try San Diego, then we'll be done. Ooh. Okay, I stumbled upon most haunted places in San Diego. We have the El Campo Santo Cemetery. I've actually heard of this place that's super, super haunted. There's a lot of haunted stuff in San Diego. The Horton Grand Hotel. The Horton Grand Hotel started out as 2 different buildings. The buildings were eventually joined together. Moving 2 different buildings brick by brick from different locations to come together on one was not an easy task, but the result was a beautiful hotel that stands today. With the history of the building dating back to the 1800s, it is only natural that it's considered to be one of the most haunted places in San Diego. Roger Whittaker is the most famous of the ghosts that haunts the Horton Grand. How he died is up for debate. Some stories state that he died of a gunshot wound in room 309. Other stories claim he died on the property long before either building was built. Regardless of how he died, he has been seen in the hallway and in room 309. Room 309 experiences a number of mysterious incidents, such as incredibly warm temperatures randomly happening even with the window or air conditioning turned on. Lights come on in the room on their own, the bed gets shaken, and the armoire doors open on its own. Other witnesses have seen the ghost of former madame of where a brothel used to stand in the hotel. The 4 of spades was found in the bathroom of one of the rooms after a couple had been the previous night playing poker. They had left the cards on the table. Okay, that one actually sounds really scary, and there's a specific room I could look for that I can stay in. Okay, and then the warm temperatures, we all know what that means by this point. So let me know if that one sounds really interesting to me. The Whaley House, oh my gosh, I've heard about this place so many times. I don't think you can stay in it, but it's more of just like a haunted location you can visit. I heard it's extremely haunted. The Whaley House is not only verified as one of the most haunted places in San Diego, but it was declared an authentic haunted house by the United States Department of Commerce. It served as the Whaley family home for many years. It is also a storage location for public records until they were stolen while Thomas Whaley was out of town. Many tragic events occurred in the house or on the property. Jim Robinson was hung on the property on what is now the archway between the music room and the parlor. Violet Whaley committed suicide on the property, and a young girl died on the kitchen table after a clothesline hanging outside crushed her throat. The amount of paranormal activity inside this house is astounding. Windows open and close at will, lights flicker, pots and pans in the kitchen move on their own, and the impressions of someone laying on the beds are visible. People have seen figures in windows, have heard the sounds of babies crying, which people believe is the ghost of 17-month-old Thomas Whaley who died in the home. All the activity that occurs in the home is too extensive to list. Okay, so at this point I'm kind of leaning towards somewhere in San Diego because there's just so many haunted places around it and so much history. So I think the top hotels on my list are going to be the Horton Grand Hotel, Hotel del Coronado, Chateau Marmont, and Hotel Normandy, and the Biltmore. I think those are my tops. I'm kind of leaning more towards San Diego because I can do some other stuff there as well outside the hotel, but all these places I want to go. Okay, so those are my top choices, and I'm gonna let you guys choose which one you want to see me go to, and whichever one it ends up being, I'll go a lot more into detail of what happened there and the hauntings and all that type stuff. So you guys just let me know in the comments where you want me to go, and I'm definitely going to go there within the month of October. I'm super excited for this, and I think it's going to be super cool, and of course we're going to take all the proper precautions against COVID, so don't worry about that. But yeah, we're going to wrap up the video there. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos this month. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.